Our amazing planet has so many places to explore. However, there are some places that are just too protected, too dangerous, or maybe too special to visit. From top-secret government locations, to sacred spaces, to radioactive cities lost to time, these are the most famous places in the world that are restricted for public visits. In terms of scale and casualties, the Chernobyl disaster was the worst nuclear power plant accident in history. 31 deaths were caused by the incident directly by radiation syndrome. With all of that said, it's no surprise that travel to Chernobyl is still highly restricted because of the risk of radiation-related health problems. The exclusion zone is a 19-mile circle around the explosion site, where there are no humans, beyond 300 residents who decided not to leave. Ukrainian officials believe that the exclusion zone won't be safe for humans to live there for another 20,000 years. Fort Knox has served multiple purposes throughout U.S. history, but right now it is an important safeguard for United States of America's gold. On Fort Knox are being held 2.4% of the world's refined gold, which it is more gold than any country have. During World War II, the depository had the U.S. Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. It also held the Magna Carta and other documents from across history. There are separate doors and vaults, but the gold vault is surrounded by granite walls and a 25-ton door. Deep inside a mountain, on a remote island in the Svalbard archipelago, between Norway and the North Pole, lies the Global Seed Vault. The Seed Vault represents the world's largest collection of crop diversity. The vault holds multitudes of seeds. In the case of global catastrophes, destroys most of the Earth's crops. Currently, it holds around 800,000 different seeds and has the capacity to hold up to 4.5 million. It has 1/3 of the world's most important food crop seeds inside of it. The vault is located 390 feet inside the mountain, and no one has all the codes you need to get inside. It's fully automated and is remotely monitored. The vault is only open for special visitors and a few days a year when it accepts new seeds. Not far from Salt Lake City, you can find the Granite Mountain. There's a vault built 600 feet into the mountain, which is owned by the Mormon Church. The vault is used for various things like document storage, and has laboratory for restoring microfilms. The records stored here are genealogical documents showing family history information. The microfilm archive increases by up to 40,000 rolls each year. For security reasons, the public is prohibited to entry. It's protected by two 9-ton doors, and it can survive a nuclear blast. Surtsey is a volcanic island off the coast of Iceland, and was formed by a series of volcanic eruptions. Scientists have been studying it for years to watch the evolution of the island caused by volcanic eruptions, and the effects it have on the plants and animal life. Because of its importance to the scientific community, no one is allowed to visit the island for fear of disrupting the natural processes. Except for a few research scientists, the island is basically devoid of any human trace. Located on St. James's Street in London, this gentleman's club is the oldest and most exclusive in the city. It was founded in 1693 and has a list of impressive members. Current members of the club include Charles, Prince of Wales, Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, and Tom Stacey. David Cameron used to be a member, but renounced his membership over the club's refusal to allow women. Queen Elizabeth II was allowed in for a brief visit, but that's been the only lady ever been allowed who wasn't member of the staff. Membership costs $85,000 a year, and you have to be invited to get in. Area 51. It is a secret military location. To this day, the main purpose of Area 51 is still unknown. Most agree that the site is where the military tests secret weapons and aircrafts that are still in development. Area 51 is a 6 by 10 mile area of restricted airspace. Even unauthorized military planes that fly over the area may receive disciplinary action. Surveillance around Area 51 is 24 hours, and includes cameras and different motion sensors. Also, photography is strictly prohibited. Coca-Cola really values its secret recipe, so much that they have stored it in a huge, secret vault, that you're definitely not allowed to visit. The original drink was invented in 1886, and the formula for the drink was kept in the Guaranty Bank in New York, from 1919 to 1925, and then moved to the Trust Company Bank, where it was held until 2011. From then on, it moved to a special vault in an exhibit where visitors can get close to the actual recipe, but you'll still be separated by thousands of pounds of metal. It would be pretty cool to explore these caves, which are located on Dordogne region, in France, and are home to paintings that are old around 17,300 years old. The cave system was discovered in 1940 by a teenage boy. 8 years later, the caves were opened up to the public, but in just 7 short years, the emissions and exposure to the elements caused the Paleolithic paintings serious damage. The caves were closed for the public in 1963, but unfortunately the degradation process has continued. The damage was so bad that only one person is allowed to go into the caves for 20 minutes, once a week. Vaults of the Bank of England, which is located on London, hold the gold reserves of the UK and multiple other countries. It covers a huge floor space, and it holds 4,600 tons of gold, which have an estimated market value of £156 billion. You cannot enter the vaults unless you're a member of the security team or an employee. The existence of Metro 2 on Moscow still neither is confirmed or denied by Russian government. Allegedly, the story goes that Joseph Stalin had the Metro 2 built for the purpose of facilitating the travel of Russian secret services and heads of state. So, does it really exist? That's still a question. People have been interviewed over the years, claim that they have been part of building it. This video has been presented by Zero Topic Channel. Please, if you like our videos, subscribe to our channel and share our videos.